April 19th. And then prior to the sentencing, you must submit to a pre-sentence investigation and substance abuse evaluation. Mr. Plump, you have a right to be sentenced on Zoom, or you can consent to be, I'm sorry, I'm saying it backwards. You have a right to be sentenced in person, or you may consent to being sentenced on Zoom. Which do you prefer, sir?
I'm probably gonna come in, so I had the same situation with AT&T.
Yeah, and you know, AT&T was playing yesterday because my phone wasn't working either, Mr. Plump. So I did understand, but that's why I wanted you to come in yesterday. But you know, yeah, I don't know what I said. I was going to take the time to look it up and see what caused that outage, but it did cause a little problem. So I'll schedule it for in person. However, Mr. Plump, if you get to that day, so I'll put it for 9:02. But if you get to that day and all your devices are working properly, and you want to Zoom in for your sentencing, you may. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Anything further with respect to Mr. Plump?
Not from the people, Your Honor. Thank you.
I'm sorry, Judge. I was doing something else. What the date was April what? I'm sorry.
I like the way that we just can be so honest with each other on here. I'm just so Ms. Stevenson was like, Judge, I wasn't listening to you. Give me that date again. April the 19th at 9:02. And then Mr. Plunk, since you're in the building, if you have time, you could go across the hall to room 317 so they can go ahead and schedule your pre-sentence investigation and substance abuse evaluation. If you don't have time, because I know you've been sitting a while today, they will call you. They'll contact you. Okay?
Okay, I'm just going to work for each other.
Say that again.
Just wait on the call, because I got to go to work.
Okay, well then they'll call you and set up that in pre-sentence investigation. All right, have a great day. Stay safe.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right. Whew. And then now I guess I will do Ms. Jefferson as well, who I don't know if she was really as affected by the AT&T because she came yesterday, but that's all right. This is case number 224488501, the People versus India. Danae Jefferson, the defendant, is charged with one count of malicious destruction of property. Yesterday was the date set for pretrial conference. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Janice Stevenson appearing on behalf of Ms. India Jefferson. Ms. Jefferson, ma'am, please unmute and say your full name.
India Jefferson.
What name? Did you say a middle name? Yeah, Ms. Jefferson, what's your middle name?
Danae.
Thank you. Mr. Flanagan, yesterday when Ms. Jefferson didn't appear, did I put a warrant out for her arrest?
No.
Yeah. Did I give her another date? I thought she was a capias.
Oh, she was. Yes, Your Honor. Yes. My
she was a capias. Okay, so Ms. Stevenson.
First requested any outstanding capias be set aside and the warrants recalled, and we thank the court for hearing Ms. Jefferson's matter today, Your Honor. We appreciate that.
Court will set aside the capias and recall the warrant that was issued yesterday. Ms. Stevenson.
Your Honor, I would ask that we be able to immediately to pretrial conference. And that yesterday was the adjourned pretrial date, and I would state I do not believe that the complaining witness was present. So I'd ask for dismissal, Your Honor.
Ms. Ritter.
Your Honor, so yesterday was at least the second scheduling of the pretrial conference, and the people don't recall speaking with the complaining witness, Ms. Shantez Chambers. Either do the people recall seeing Ms. Chambers in the waiting room yesterday? People have no explanation as to why Ms. Chambers did not appear yesterday, as it was scheduled for the second pretrial conference, and she was required to appear by the court. So at this time, Your Honor, the people will not be able to proceed based on the complainant witness's failure to appear yesterday at the second scheduling of pretrial conference.
All right, so yesterday was the date set for pretrial conference. And as I indicated, I have a note. Well, there's two things that were going on. Ms. Jefferson's name is highlighted in pink. That means that she actually did show up. And then I wrote next to her name as we were going through the cases that she left and didn't return. What is not on my docket is a CW. That means that the complaining witness did not appear yesterday. I do have CWs next to other cases, but not this one. So with respect to that, the court having set aside the capias and recalled the warrant, the complaining witness was required to appear on yesterday. They failed to appear, and the people have no explanation for the failure. They are unable to proceed. The court is going to grant defense counsel's motion, and the matter is dismissed without prejudice. Ms. Jefferson, we will mail you a copy of the order of dismissal for your records, ma'am. Anything further with respect to Ms. Jefferson's matter?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Nothing on behalf of Ms. Jefferson. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right then, Ms. Jefferson, you're all set. Have a great day and stay safe.